Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another live stream here on Twitch. TXG Tom has put some bananas in chat, as well as Ultimate Badass Andy Kills You and not Ollie95 XZ. Currently, right now, there are so many people throwing those bananas in. NASA Full, thank you. Sallyann123, Stomp Double P, OOHPY. TXG Tom, again, giving me more, but he's already given some. He's being generous. He's given some more bananas, okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate that, because the bananas let me know that we're live. Because Twitch be twitchy. I hit, I'm live, I'm not live. Later on, I come online, I don't know what's going on. So thank you, as always, for sending me some bananas. Before we log in, 20 hours ago, wasn't even streaming, but someone decided to subscribe. So, Banana Belletti, thank you for subscribing. Galactic Nebula, 10 hours ago, subscribing as well. Thank you for the tremendous support. You're probably not here right now, but I send you my thanks anyway. And 2 minutes ago, during the pre-stream, Assault Tank resubscribed for 5 months in a row, saying, woo, 5 months, and since it's a Star Wars day, a Star Wars joke. A clone trooper walks into a pub and asks the barman, hey, have you seen my brother? I don't know, says the barman. What does he look like? Now, I think the joke there is that he's a clone trooper. I don't know. I'm terrible with these jokes. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it ever so much. Let's jump into the server and play some Foodcraft. Or actually, no, we'll play some Foolcraft. Dr. Dennis there says, putting myself on 2-minute timeout. How good are you? You did something naughty and you decided to punish yourself. I have no idea why you're putting yourself on a timeout, but that's interesting. Wildkey says, hey all, hey Wildkey, welcome to the stream. Great Cryptos says, love the metal intro music X. Yes, today's song was Deftones with, I was about to say Gore. Gore's the name of the album. The name of the song was Doomed User, if you liked it. Very cool song. Love the way Chino sings on that one. Or screams. Probably better to say he screams on that one. Assault Tank says, that is the joke. All the clone troopers look alike. There you go. I got it then. I got it, but I took the fun out of the joke as I got it there, because I'm a derp. So, we're going to work on this area today, that's for sure. I kind of know what I want to do straight away, actually. I want to sort out the windows. The way to do that is to grab our chisel and bits and chisel bag, maybe a positive design. And I'm looking for the woods. There it is. There's the wood. Found it. That's very good. Hi. There's the wood bits to use from our bag. We need some of those and them as well. Let's start off with this little job. Nathan Emk says, hey X, watching you in the library, it's nice and relaxing. That does sound nice and relaxing. The library is a nice, quiet and calm place, of course, isn't it? Thanks for tuning in, buddy. Right, so there's a stress monster outside. Oh, there's people on. I saw a scout log in. Stress is building this over here. I like the little love hearts in the window. And actually, that little design there is pretty rad as well, isn't it? That is some... How is that... Something's going on here. Wait a minute. Wait, am I not supposed to show this? I was just about to... Oh, Jesus. They're putting up a spoiler wall because I'm streaming. I've gone and ruined it, haven't I? I've instantly gotten distracted by their presence. Oh, no. So my friend Yellow Harold made me a derp counter, which I haven't had the time to install. But if that were a running right there, I think I'd have to smash the derp counter about 5 or 6 times for that one. I think they literally put that up because they saw. Oh man, I'm the worst. I'm the worst. Oh, goodness me. Well. I don't know. Hey, you can come and film in here and record me being a silly goose, and you can spoil all that we're doing right here because I'm whatever. Matt Guy says derp of the stream already. I know it never takes long, does it? It never takes long. How do I say this name? Every time it gets me. M Neil DB is resubscribing for 5 months in a row, saying, "Hey X. Today is Remembrance Day in the Netherlands. In 2 hours, we will have a 2-minute silence to remember everyone who died during the war and in peacekeeping operations. Hashtag the more you mow. Keep up the great videos." Thank you, my friend. I didn't know that was today. Over here in the UK, it's the 11th of November. And interesting fact for you, a bit of a sad fact. When World... Oh, that's not the right thing, is it? When World War I ended, they agreed that it would end, I believe, the next day which would be the 11th of the 11th. So they agreed on the 11th hour at the 11th minute. They kept sending people to their death, even though they knew it was about to end, which I think is just... I don't even know what to say about that. It's just ridiculous. Right, this is not working, is it? Let's try draw region. Actually, would probably be the smartest one. I think I did that wrong. Yeah, I pressed the wrong thing. XX Robin says, is the patron server still up? It should be, although we've had some issues with our patron Foolcraft server recently, and the vanilla one, as far as I know, is okay. Okay, so, oh, that's the chisel bit that I want next. Right, so now we can do the connected pane. I think I might have just needed to have done pane then. And that would have... Oh, no. Okay, we want to place... Well... Well, that happens. We need to just consume that, I believe. Same material, bam. Then it's going to give us one of those, and we can finish the job. There we go. There we go. Hello. Right. And now... Nope. Connected material. Right, and we have made a proper little ledge like we have over there for that, and I think that's much better. So Afa says, who's the youngest hermit? That's a good question. It was Mumbo. I think it still is. I think it's still Mumbo. Bearded Dragoness says, I was going to get a brain transplant, but then I changed my mind. That's a great joke. It's all good. Haha, what a start. Why is it nighttime? This tunnel is freaking awesome. Oh man, the tunnel there is so good. Look at that tunnel. Beautiful. When you get closer to it, it's a little bit different. Harrison Bridget says, Asuma, you like 50 on the derp counter right now? So far we're on like 5, because I would have given myself 5 for that catastrophe of spoiling that as they were trying to protect it from being spoiled. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to build another counter here, and then the one there is going to be bigger, like quite a bit bigger. It's going to be a double one for those. Maybe we could just... Because that thing, I don't know. I might actually move that to a different part of the room. Yeah, I'm going to do that, and we're going to have these displayed like so. Sorry, X, I have a bit of a struggle on the internet. Catch you on the second channel. Bye. X-Mendel, sorry to hear you having internet troubles. See you on the second channel. Hello. Hi, you're watching this on the second channel right now, and this is a message from the past to you in the future. Okay? I have no idea what this message should say. But anyway, we're here just to build stuff, you know. Loxerus says, Asuma, what was the starting song again? I know you said it, but I did not hear it well. Deftones is the name of this band. D-E-F-T-O-N-E-S. The name of the song was Doomed User. If you like that song, go check out that band. Legendary band. Massive fan of them. Massive fan of just about every record they've ever put out. I think they're one of those bands that have just been consistently excellent over the years. Okay, so we're going to end up putting more of these things down in the room, and we'll make some little display cases. But I wanted to just do that quickly because it kind of popped into my mind and created some consistency. In this stream, what we're going to do is we're going to work on the floor up here and build the other floors. I want to get those in place. But I want to build my big feature, the thing that I had planned all along, okay? And me and Ren... do you know what? If I go to @chisel... Unbits, I forget what it's called. And chisel and no space. What is that? Well, that's the block that I'm looking for. Okay, so all good in the hood, homie. Don't worry. I wonder if we've got any glass. We've got wood. Have we got glass? Bam! Noise in my ear. Yes, we do. And then we need iron. So no, we'll probably just go back to our storage system. So Kizzy1928 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Kizzy. Appreciate that ever so well. Oreo guy says, sorry X, I didn't hear that. I do not know to what that is that you didn't hear. X, can we talk about music again for an hour, says Ben CX. You know you could always poke me and make me talk about music. Right now though, we're going to focus on getting this project rolling before we start chatting about all sorts of bits and bobs. Spoiler alerts, look the other way. Look the other way. Okay, right, so we want to make that thing. Now, why won't you be made? Because you need to be stained. Okay, right, so we need some stained stuff. Then we need some glass. I should have some... There we do, I do have some glass. What's wrong with this thing? Okay, so... Voila. I'll tell you what, I don't know what's going on with this thing today. It's been doing it a lot. It's not been using the All Dictionary. Okay, so we've got that. We're going to need some fluids. Now, I don't know particularly well how we're going to get these fluids. I guess fluid cows? No, I need. Actually, here's a really good point. I haven't thought this through fully. Right, so that's probably not fluids as I know them. Liquids. These are the ones that I know about. So we need a red, a blue, and an orange, which is something I haven't considered. Whatever time red. I think we can get blood quite easily. Let's see if we can get a bucket of blood for the red stuff. And then we'll come back to the others later. Blue might literally be water. So we'll grab that. Although I want something that looks like it's supposed to be a colour rather than, oh, that's water, if you know what I mean. X just joined. What are you doing? Says Minecraft Mage. And now we're preparing to do stuff and things, you know. Okay, this is how you... Okay, I should probably eat before I do that. Ben CX says, May the 4th be with you. What is May the 4th? Is that Independence Day? I love that movie. Oh. X, I saw that you like Lifeforms by the Future Sounds of London's. Any other recommendations of that genre? You know, there's probably some stuff that would be similar that I could point you in the direction of, but off the top of my head, I hadn't really assembled music like that record into, you know, a palette of things that I would recommend yet. It also depends what you're looking for in that, because that record is very very interesting. It's like I don't know how you describe it. There's a lot of like lucid sound in there where it's not traditional melodies and music. It's very much soundscapey, and there's just some of the stuff they do in that record is really cool. So I wonder how much of this stuff we're going to end up needing. Right, I'm gonna stand in here for a long time, aren't I, just to get some blood. This is a really bad idea. I don't like this idea anymore, because that's going to take forever. I need 1,000. Oh, I guess I'll just stand here, eat pork, and read out things. Chermil11 has subscribed using Twitch Prime, saying, Hi, X, first time I'm able to catch the start of a stream. I'll be here listening to you while studying for my graduate final tomorrow. Much love. Thank you, my friend, for the support. Appreciate that. Best of luck with your final. I hope that goes well for you. I got a blood cow. It's pretty OP, says Neon Bob. Yeah, there are cows. I was thinking... Oh, it's Star Wars Day today. Thanks. That's what the May the 4th thing is. Got ya. Does this hurt my armour? It does. That sucks. Oh well. Is it actually going to put anything else in there? We don't have to do this for too much longer now. You need 1000 MB rotted flesh and add 5 MB. It helps. I'll just stand in here for now. It looks like that's going to work, you know. A lot of you are now saying flow fresh. I don't actually have any fresh flesh. I avoided it all. Would you ever be interested in making your own album, says Ben's here. I have made my own album. Only one. I was making another one, but then YouTube happened. Rhubarb Whale says, can you put animals in there? I probably can. Probably be quicker, wouldn't it? That's destroying my armour. Well, let's check it out. So, oh, I know why it wasn't working. I hadn't clicked on the thing yet. So, we got like 940. We need another 160 and then we're there. Hey X, watched all Foolcraft videos in 2 days. You're an amazing YouTuber, says Vladimir. Thank you, and thank you for watching all of them. I'm glad you did that. I hope you liked them. I'm going to assume that you did, because you came here to the live stream. And if I don't like a series, one of the things I definitely go and do is check out the live stream. You know, I'm like, oh, I hate this series. Let's go watch it live. So I'll assume the best. Anyway, let's go jump over to... No, do not click on your own name. I do that every time. Let's go over to the City of Maybe. I got a feeling this blood isn't going to be good enough, though. We need something that's like liquidy and like just straight up colour. So we're going to build some tanks. We're going to build 3 of them. So I kind of need to outline how big these tanks are going to be. And I really, really should have gone online and looked at some pictures of tanks. It's funny. I thought I was, you know, the place is nice and clean. It's ready for something to be built on. I don't want to use this again. We've been using that a little bit. And I think we should use basalt. And there is some basalt right there. Yes, we're going to use this stuff, okay? So 1, 2... Oh, that's the raw. Let's give that a bit of a chisel, if you know what I mean. If I chisel it to that, though, I believe it will connect, which might not be what I want. We'll see how it goes. It's that texture right there. So we're going to have something like 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So that's a little bit too close already for my liking. Although, I can probably make that work, I reckon. So these tanks are going to end up being like a 3x3 block. But they won't take up the full 3x3. Get it? Full? Foolcraft? You crazy fool? Okay, enough of that. So that little chip at the back there is fine by me. What happens if we do that? Yes. I might actually want to do that for all of these now that I think about it. So let's undo. What happens if I break that block and then undo? Because the last thing that I did was over there. Ha! It puts that back. So if I filled in the rest of the texture with that bit and we chiseled them all, they could make a grid, which I think would be nice. So, loads of questions in chat. Hesty Fisky, loads of questions about music, says, oh, and Basti says, looking for red liquids, liquid iron, liquid redstone. Liquid redstone might be the one. Hesty says, do you like jazz? I love jazz music. Jazz is amazing. But I've got nothing else to say to that. Just that it's amazing. Right, so yeah, we're gonna whack all of these down by 1, so we get that nice grid. This one over here can secretly not actually have enough material. No one will ever know about it. I'm not sure if that actually looks better or not. No, that doesn't look better. But it's probably... Do you know what? That doesn't look better. Let's just put all that back. I'm gonna end up flip-flopping if I'm not careful now, aren't I? I'm gonna be going, oh, put it there, put it back. Okay, yeah, let's bring all these back together. So what's wrong with you? Oh. Oh, okay. I don't know what happened there. It didn't want to connect, then it did. That definitely looks better, actually. So, just that little bit there that looks kind of odd, but we won't worry about that. Infamously, Alex says, love the way the shop is going. It's going to end up being the best looking one in City. And maybe. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really don't feel like I can compete with Scar. To be honest, I don't feel like I'm competing with anyone here. I'm just giving it my best shot. But when it comes to the interiors, I will say that I found a very nice set of blocks. And I'm very, very pleased with how this has come along. But I haven't rushed anything here, which is important. Now, I need to read noises in here, and I need to go look at pictures of tanks, believe it or not, because I didn't think that far ahead. So Epic Lids is here, subscribing for 14 months in a row, saying, hey OX, haven't been able to show up to a stream in a while. Well, welcome back, my friend. No worries at all. If you're busy doing your own thing, or you just don't want to swing by, that's absolutely fine. K2F1 Muffin is here, resubscribing for 2 months in a row. Thank you for the support, appreciate that. And Dear Shemi is here, resubscribing for 13 months in a row, saying, can we have another tiger plushie, making 13 months with this tiger? I was about to say yes. No, I moved the thing over here, so I can do the plushie. Because this used to be where the spoiler wall was. So let's grab that. There's also... Is that a monkey? It's a squirrel plushie. We will put this on a shelf. Just for you, my friend, just for you. If it will fit on a shelf, which it won't. So I'll have to go on the floor in the corner. Which it doesn't want to go. It doesn't want to go on the floor. There we go. Bam. Tiger plushie. Hello. Okay, so the next thing for us to do is to figure out how this tank is going to look. And an idea I actually had in my mind was to actually use a proper tank in the game. If we type tank here, we get loads of barrel-looking things. Some of these probably won't look aesthetically good as if we make something custom. So I'm going to search tank on Google image search. Forgot to do this earlier. Can you say muffin again, says Zedphil. Well, I just said it again. Oh, if I type in tank, it brings up a picture of an actual tank, like a war tank, you know. If I type in fluid tank, I get some pretty lousy looking images that aren't very helpful. Right, you see, I've sort of got a bit of an idea in my head of potentially what this could look like, and that is definitely not anything like it. Let's type in water tank, see what that looks like. Okay, those are also definitely not like what I was going for, but they give me some idea. Wow, these are like... all these tanks, you can't see the liquid in them. I'm going to type in wooden glass water tank, because that's kind of what I had in my mind, wooden glass. Okay, these pictures are very unhelpful. We're going to have to make something kind of unique and original ourselves. Oh, no, that! Now that one is what I'm talking about. That is basically a jar with a little holster stand. Okay, I think I got what we want. I think I got exactly what we want here. Let's put all my notifications back on the screen. So we're going to make a circle shape around that, I believe, is the way we will approach this. We will need to make this out of a darkish material. I did want to do wood, but I think what I saw there would definitely feel better if it were metal. So what here is metal. Metalish. There might be an andesite texture that's kind of metalish. It's got a bit of shine about it, if you know what I mean. So we could give that one a try first of all. Hi, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. If you decide to use some molten metal for your colours and you want to add some light levels, you can use glowstone to add light into a chisel block, says Hive Mind Jack. Oh, so you sort of like right click on it and it adds that. I was not aware, really. No, I wasn't aware of that. Maybe that one there. That kind of looks like it. We could get away with it. So let's give it a try. We're going to consume this thing. Same material. Then we're going to get this, and now we've got to think about how this is going to work. So single bits. Jeez, this is kind of nuts. Got to build a big old circle. So that'll be the corner of the circle. You know, I've got to picture the circle. What we'll do is actually build one half of it. Like, do I want to go 1, 2, 3? Oops. I love that you can undo. That's very useful. And then it would be 4. I think this will look better if you went to that corner. Okay, so you have your 1. So you've got 3 in a row, then you have 2. Undo. 1, 2, 3. Then we'd add 4. Probably not as circular, actually. So if that was sort of copied around, probably pretty good, that. That's probably pretty good. Do you know what? I should use a circle generator, shouldn't I? So this is roughly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 blocks across. While I look up a circle generator, I'll try and read chat as well. My first Asuma stream, says Orion the Hunter. Welcome to the stream, man. JG says, make the tank out of heavy metal, like uranium or lead. Oh, yeah. Well, actually, do I have those, though? I've got iron. Maybe I should have thought about that. I can always go get some other materials. Okay, so I'm searching circle generator for Minecraft. And we got something here. You need 64 bits of glowstone for light level 3. And then to increase it, you add glowstone bits to the chisel blocks in increments of 64. So they have to be bits inside of the block. Also, we've got a noise in here. We'll get to that in a second. So, okay, this is interesting. Right, the block itself is 16 blocks across. So if I make that shape, I can... Actually, it's kind of similar. Let's try 21 might be our number. Okay, so I've got the circle generated thing on the other screen. We'll move around to the other side of this object because it's going to be the center. And so, what are we looking at there? 5? Don't know where that starts. That might start out by 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the other side. Then we have like 2, and then 1. And then the one in the middle, and that would be 2 in the middle. Okay. Except that's totally wrong, isn't it? Yep, that's totally wrong. So that one isn't our number. Let's try 25 this time. So that's going to give us 4 in a row, which means we would have 2 in that space. 4, like that. Okay, then we've got a 2 and a 2, and then a 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and that is the middle. So 25 was a good number to go for. This is kind of nuts. One. Oh, was it in the middle though? It really looks like it was in the middle. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, then 1, and then that's outside the block. Yeah, so that's perfect. Okay, so that right there will be a really good circle base for this tank that we're going to build. But the thing is, we need to potentially pick a more metal texture, and we don't have iron blocks in here. So let's type in iron on the side before we go running around. Oh, I reckon there's a lot of shine going on there. There is. Maybe something a little flatter. Oh, that's kind of brightish. Yeah, using a flat colour might have been okay. I think I'm going to stick with what we got here. I think we'll do just that. Alright, so we take our chisel design and we slap that into this mode, placement, and we put it down there. Or not, placement. Why would you have a problem with being placed there? Okay, there's a noise in my ear. Well, I will get to that in a second. So you can go there. You're fine with that. Look, because the color, but then the color changes. Okay, so undo. Why does that change? Is it because one block there is in the way? Right. So now what we're going to do is go to same material, and then we can get rid of all of that together. And that's our base right there. This is cool. Sweet. That is very, very sweet. Okay, right, let's break this block. Let me get rid of the circle generator. In fact, I'll leave it there just in case we end up needing that. And we'll bring up the noises in ears. So, we have Mumble65 resubscribing for, drumroll please, 17 months in a row. We have been streaming for 27 minutes and I have not sipped my tea yet. I am terrible. Unbelievable. Today I said I'd sip it nice and early. Mumble says, yay, chickens. Loxerus is here with a donation saying, keep up the good work, love your videos. Thank you for the support, I appreciate that ever so much, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. Very chilled today, very chilled. You should build it up before you copy, says JG. For the shape I want to make, I don't... Oh, wait a minute. Is the circle slightly lopsided? No, no, it's not. No, it's not. Or is it? It's not. It's not! Stop staring at it! Oh, Dan the Man 5397 has subscribed using Twitch Prime. Thank you for subscribing. It says, hi X, love the streams but haven't been able to watch one live before. Your style and humour is really fun to watch. Keep being awesome. If you still need a circle gen, there's a good one at plots.com. I don't know what site I went to, but I know it wasn't plots.com. It had something different on it. But thanks for that tip. And thank you for the support, man. I appreciate the kind message as well. Major there says late sip. Yeah, I'm having a late sip right now. Oh, it's tasty. Swiss Piplup says, just made myself a cup of PG Tips. Enjoy your TX. I don't think I've ever had PG Tips. I always drink Twinings. Twinings, yes. Copyright Stuff says, go to the tunnel of BOO. I tell you what, you guys should go check it out in this video. The tunnel we made is amazing. That's delicious. Right, so we've got the base. That's good. Now we want to make it a little bit thicker. I should have done that. Now that I think about it, should have done that first of all. For some reason, brain be derpy. It won't take long to replace. So we're actually going to make this thicker now, because after I've stared at it a while, it's like, you need to be thicker. So we're going to come along here, and we're not going to accidentally put these in the wrong spot, are we? Do you know, when you're doing chisel and bits like this, I really wish the perspective, or like the speed that you move at, the way that you look, could just sort of change for a moment and become something a little bit different. Anyway, so if we go like this, click on that, and perhaps use impose, and we click on those blocks, it actually adds, doesn't it? So there we go. We're now going to make a thicker circle. Going to throw down those in the corners. And I've already done that corner. That looks nicer already. Now, next step is to go to connected plane and just increase it all up by 1. And there's our base. And conveniently, what I need to do next, we will use those little corner pieces, okay? So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like that. And that's going to be one of the stands. 1, 2, 3. Was that 2? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting with X. We know what comes after 1. It's 2, then followed by 3, 4, 5 and 6 make an appearance, and 7 then 8. Right, okay, done. Then we want to, now we want to build this thing a little bit higher up as well, right? So if we hold down Shift, we might be able to get away with placing it on the side of that, but it's looking into another block. Okay, so what if we have a block in front of us and we hold down, I think those need to go higher now that I think about it. Okay, right, so we hold down, no, we need to put it on placement. We hold down Shift and we can, oh, look at that. Look at that. That's cool. That is cool. I love the derpy sound, says Not VM. I'll make some more derpy sounds then, shall I? Swiss Pitblup says it's circular, but it still doesn't look right. It might not be in the centre of the block. Oh, it's in the centre of the block. I mean, if I made a mistake here, I would be surprised. This feels very, very well put together so far. I am starting to feel that the texture ain't right, but we've learnt recently that we can replace, man. We can repeal and replace the texture. We should try that now that I've said it. I think that's a good idea. Although, we could build a little bit more of this as well. I think we'll build a tiny bit more first. So I want to double this up, which means I have to go in here again with the counting. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not trying to make you fall asleep. Definitely not trying to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just don't want to make a mistake. Now here's the thing that I can... Oh jeez, I made a mistake. Hang on, undo. Here's the thing that we can do. We can just click the button until we get level and then go 1, 2 like that. So now we only have to count to 2, which is better because people hate counting. So the less counting, the better. I don't want to count. 1, 2. There we go. Now we've got to add another block in the middle. Oh, there's a noise in my ear. That was very loud for me for some reason. And hi. I'm holding down Shift, am I? Where are you? You don't like this block, it would appear. When I look at that block, things go wrong. So we're going to chuck down some andesite. Apparently it's now called andesite. And we're going to slap that into place. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Very good, very good. This is cool. This is very cool. I've just realised a kind of a big problem with what I've done so far. It's probably not as big as I originally envisioned, but that's not going to be a problem for us. We'll be able to fix that. Okay, let's break the wall. Let's grab that. We can stand inside of it. I've made an Asuma cage. I'm trapped, peeps! Someone send help, quick! Oh, that actually looks really cool. I like this thing so far. No, actually, now that I step back, that's actually going to be a really great size for what we're doing here. So, Monkey Mode has donated, saying, what did one tomato say to the other while crossing the road? I hope you know it, or I'll be very disappointed. I think he said he was going to try and catch up, because the other tomato was getting a little bit ahead of him. I can't remember. That joke feels kind of familiar, you know, but... I know what you're getting at, buddy. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. Ponybutt says, you're trapped and most likely naked again. I am naked, aren't I? Apart from head and helmet. Well, and I got a Doom Guy suit on, but I'm armor naked right now. And it's not good. I forgot to put some back on. Right, so anyway, that's this what we're looking at right here. I feel like maybe I should go up by one more again. And then, so where would that be? It'd sort of bring it up to here. Nah. Right, let's move on to the next bit. The next bit's going to get even trickier. And we still haven't done our little replacement experiment yet, but we're not going to. What we're going to do... Right, we need to pick a very neutral glass to chisel. And I think that looks the most neutral of all. But once we start chiseling it, it's no longer going to be see-through. So maybe actually streaks is better. I think this next bit could be really tricky. You guys will see what I'm going to attempt to do here. Oh, this could be horrible, this next bit. Because what if the blocks are actually... Like, oh my goodness me. So, let's just place one there. You are actually an invisible block. Okay. Wow, this is going to be tough. So how do I demonstrate? I need to go look at other people's windows now. I know Scar did custom ones. How do I make it look like it's a window? Because you got this here. Oh, this is tough. Maybe we make the shape of the tank and then replace the material. That would be smart. Ponybutt says, I remember what happened last time Asuma only had boots and a helmet on. I probably died, right? Something bad probably happened. Let's go chuck this thing down and consume the material. And then we've got to get in here. Okay, so I think the best way forward is to start by creating the tank shape, which is literally going to be on the inside of here, like this. That will be the shape of it. It will go down a couple of notches, I think. So we might have to remove... Yeah, we're going to have to make a little chisel and bits tunnel. Use ice, says Minfra. Oh, there's a suggestion. I will forget that suggestion, and then we must remember to investigate that one, though. That could be really good. But I will forget it. I'm telling you now, I'm terrible. What are you making, X? Says HDP11. We're making tanks. And Ollie's there with a tea reminder. Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate that. Okay, and now we can work from underneath. Well, that's terrific. So we shall, for now, keep doing this, and we can make the shape of it. Let's drink some tea, and let's read some chat. How about that? What are you making, X? Says HDP11. Did I actually answer your question? I know you've typed it in twice. We're making a tank for storing liquids, and it's a custom tank, and this is something that I've had like a vision of in my mind for so long, and I really wanna make this thing look cool. Did you just place like? Ooh, I nearly spilled my tea. You did just place back there. Let's undo that. And let's actually drink some tea. I need to stop talking. Good tea. Major says, you won't forget anything with the Twitch chat. We are great at reminding. Yeah, if I'm paying attention, you are, definitely. So if we go to connected material, it only does that little bit there. If we make a chisel design, it will probably want to do the other stuff as well. So I'm going to say 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? 1? No, that would be the 4th. We're going to come down that low. Actually, no, we're going to... the problem here is... Yeah, okay, I'm going to bring it all the way down, and this will make more sense in a bit. But I guess, actually, what I should do is use the impose feature. So if I bring these ones down on the corner, they're kind of separate. If I use impose here, my design can save us a lot of time, I believe. And if we're going to do that, then I should progress this to the next step. So we've got noises in my ear, and we'll get to those noises in my ear in just a second. I need to just bring this forward a touch. Okay, so you're not actually going to be there. However, I need to place... I kind of needed that to be there. There we go. We're just going to do that. From here I can mine away the other blocks that I don't want. So I want a tiny bit of curvature going on. So we're going to get in there and remove these ones. And then like that. Yep, and now what we could do is use the impose tool, but I think we'd be smarter to just quickly bring this out. Then go to connected pane. Okay, and now we want to use our impose tool. I've just realised this design is across 2 blocks. So we start off by clearing it. That's how we start off. Okay, so we're going to take that. This is actually across several blocks. And then we impose it. So it adds 1 trim. It kind of sucks, actually. These ones should be done manually. I believe they go down by 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. Right, then we need to do that part that I'm pointing at. Except, are you in the way? Okay, so impose. I think I've accidentally rotated it here, or I've done something bad. Goodness me, this is tricky. Okay. There it is. All the way around, and I think from there we can make it quite easy for ourselves by using that one and bringing it all the way across. Okay, that is kind of what I wanted to do here. Yep, there we go. So that's like the basin of the tank, and then the rest of the tank is going to go up and then have a rounded top. Whew! This is interesting. This is interesting stuff. Yellow Harold says, I'd understand if you are trying to achieve, you should make the bottom of the tank upside down dome shape. Yeah, possibly. I could possibly do that. It might get really complicated if we start doing that though, so I'm kind of happy to have that little curve, like so. So we've got a donation here from Spangleboo saying, good evening X, watching you doing these details, tiny builds is so satisfying. Your streams have helped me count all the way up to 17. 17! Let's have a round of applause for being able to... Do you know what? That is amazing, because 17 is 7 more digits than you got. I don't even know how you do that. Like, you count your thumbs and your fingers, you'd be at 10, and it's, oh god, what's after that? You know, well done you. I guess maybe actually you cheated and used your toes. You pulled your socks off, didn't you? Jeez. Keep up the maths lessons. Also, you should take it easy. You have been working too hard. How did you know? How did you know? Today I felt the backlash of like playing too much Minecraft. Okay, so I love making videos for you guys, and with Season 5 being out, the hype is so real. It is so real that I've just wanting to play that. I've been wanting to play this, and I've been really enjoying every day cranking out a video for you guys, because for I think like 2 weeks consistently put out Foolcraft and Hermitcraft. But today I felt it kind of catch up with me on Foolcraft, because I logged in and my power system died for the 3rd day in a row, and then I spent a lot of time trying to fix it, and then I had less time to spend on my Hermitcraft episode than I liked. And so I kind of felt like now is maybe the time to find a day to take off, so I might not put a video out on Monday. Alex says you should sort of tap at the front of the tank. I'm thinking something like that might be added at the end. Right now though, I believe what we should really experiment with is this. So if we go to... oh, you are not what I thought you were. You are something else. Is there replace? No, right, replace mode, we just did that. Connected material. So that looks okay to me. That looks okay, that bit. Now what happens when we start doing the edge? Does it still retain its glass look? I think we might have to go with something different to make this work. Yeah, let's undo these before we do too many. There's a lot of undoing. And let's try a different texture. I believe that one might be okay. Does this one have the streaks in the middle? It doesn't. Interesting. I think I just broke that glass. Are you on replace material? Yes, you are. What is he making, says Herpy Derp? We're making a tank. Ooh, now that's different. That's different. But what happens when it becomes part of the walls? We're going to get lines everywhere, aren't we? Yeah, look at this. We're going to end up with tons of little lines. I'm not sure how this is going to work, because the blocks, the texture isn't right. We need like a pale transparency. That's what we need. We need a different. We need Iskau and his infinite knowledge. Let's undo this. We just want something that's transparent without texture. That's the best bet, I reckon. Just transparent, no texture. So it might be a glass that does this. Oh, what if we went for white stained glass? That has a border though, and it has streaks, which is unfortunate. But something like that. Mana glass looks like it could be a thing. Mana glass has that, says Subpar Filth. Excellent. But there's no way I'm doing anything with Britannia. Unless you want to watch 20 streams of me trying to figure out how to make mana infusion happen. Again. Some of these look okay. Like that one might be the one to go with, actually. The streaks would help emphasize that there's glass there. That is our texture, my friends. That is... And I was about to say, maybe we could make the glass the colour to emphasise the liquid, but I think that would be the wrong way to do it. Okay, so we have an option there. We've also got this, which is not quite right. So, okay, I think that's the one to go for. Chisel white stained glass, says Miss 012. Yes, you are on the right path right there, it would seem. Do we have any bone meal? No, so we're going to have to use our teleporty warpstone. Nature's Armour says B-Dubs has made mana glass and the whole setup to get it. I'm glad that he has. I'm sure he'd be willing to share. However, I think this other one is better. You know, I think this other one looks like the right one for us. Okay, so let's plop down here. Let's make some of that. Hi, we need some of that. This thing's useless. Let's grab some bone meal. Oh, no. Yeah. Ah, I know why that's happens. That's kind of bad. That will actually cause a problem. A big problem. Spoilers! It had to happen because I need to fix my system. Okay, I never made an external storage unit. I'm in trouble. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me, is running this base difficult. Okay, so I'm going to put that there. We get what we need. I'm going to throw some things back in here for now. That can go in there. And that can go in. I think that's it. I think that's all we needed. Right, so City of Maybe time. Undead Power says, I wonder if you can use that glass table with chisel and bits. Glass table? Not sure what the glass table one was. That is our one. That is our one right there, I believe. So we shall consume thy and go and replace some stuff. Yes! Yes! That's the one. That's the one, peeps. That's got it. That's absolutely... that's amazing. Okay, so we're not gonna do this now. Well, we'll leave the bottom bit in, I think. I don't know, I'm thinking about what Harold said now. Maybe adding in another little domey thing in there. Let's leave it alone for now. Let's focus on getting more of this built. So, we want to build this thing up. Let's grab our wall. So we're going to be placing on connected materials. Actually, we kind of want to chisel this bit, I believe. I think. I'm not sure. Let's just add a little bit more now. You guys on Foolcraft make modded MC less intimidating. Thanks for that, says Mark0G. Oh, that's great to hear, actually, because modded Minecraft can be very intimidating. You know, it's taken me years to get into modded Minecraft. Like, I've had many stints. Stints, that's an interesting word. Yeah, many attempts at this, but I think Hermit Pack was, after playing Sky Factory, was kind of a moment where it was like, oh, do you know what, I think I can now just play this on the regular. And then Foolcraft really makes a lot of sense. The only thing that still frustrates me about modded is how you can get like really hung up on the tech tree. So we've got a bit of a problem here, which is that this block is sort of entirely wrong for us in a way. I think we might be smart. I think what we're going to have to do is place this like that and then modify it for our purpose. So if we go connected material and shouldn't you do the whole thing? Yeah, there you go. So now we've got the shape that we want to impose. So we will clear this thing again. Click on that, put it into placement mode. Hold down shift. And you are not quite going into the right place, are you? No, you are not. So we shall undo. And I believe this is actually not going to work. Hi. Just want to place a block? No, doesn't want to place a block. Yeah, the next thing is up there. Okay, so what if I place that there? Ha. Oh. Oh. That's not what I was trying to do. I hate the song Terminates us so far. This song's lovely. Why would you hate a song? That's such a shame. So that's just doesn't want to go in the right spot, does it? Okay, I guess we're doing this the slow way then. Right, pick those up. Let's consume these bits over here. What is X building, says Overseer Bomb. We are building a... Oh, I just had an idea. But we are building a tank. Like, no, not that sort of tank. A tank that holds liquid. Hi. So the question now is, how big do I actually want this to be? I kind of need to know where the block ends at this point. So a couple more blocks. We'll do that and build it all the way around and then look at it. That's it right there. That's as high as we go. And I think I know how to do this properly. Pretty good. Why not use connected pane, says Smoker Corpse. Connected plane. With that, I think that's kind of what we're doing actually. Yeah, it is. It's the same one. Okay, so that now goes up the whole way. So this time when we click on it, we're doing the whole thing. Then we're going to impose, and it just fits right in like that. Bam, check that out. So there's our tank getting bigger and bigger. And we're going to replace that with that glass, and it's going to be magic. This is, so far, this has all been built out of one wall block and one andesite block. That is sweet. Spangle Boost says, are you going to put a tap or something on the tank? I'm thinking about it, yeah. Something needs to go at the bottom. It makes sense to have something at the bottom. Okay, so that is looking mighty fine. Mighty fine, might I say. Try using place line sometimes. I think this is kind of the quickest. I don't know. X, you use the line tool. No, I was using the connected plane. Yeah, so now we kind of need to do the same thing again until we figure out where we want the top of the tank to be, which I don't think will be too much bigger, but it does need to be big. This is super cool, by the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe 8. Let's bring it up to 8. 8 is a good number. I like 8. There it is. Oh, was that one shorter? Apparently it was. Let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was 8. That's good. White Nerd 8979 says, my girlfriend is studying abroad next semester and she's heading to England. She's a bit worried about the transition from America to the UK. Any tips, Asuma? My tip would honestly be to look that up online. I'm sure some people have probably written articles about their experiences and things you need to know about. I mean, you got the language thing sorted out. You don't have to worry about that, which is probably one of the biggest things people worry about. I really wouldn't know what to say. But there will be websites and information available online dedicated to people coming from one country to another that will probably tell you all sorts of stuff that's quite useful. Like, I imagine you were asking me for more cultural advice, but there could be like legal advice. You know, you should know that this thing works this way in this country. I bet you there should be some websites out there for that. So just do research, like look it up. Yeah, have a look online. Okay, so is this tank big enough? Yes, that is a very nice sized tank. Now what we're going to do is sort of create the top, which is actually something we've got to do last because we want to put the liquid in there and we want to get this thing all coloured up. Rockhead says, what is a cheer? It is a sort of like a donation thing that Twitch introduced to their own chat. Exoskeleton says, you got the lingo, mate. Oh yeah, you can look up English lingo. In fact, depending on where you're going in the world, like if you're going up north to Newcastle, there's quite a lot of like lingo to pick up on in that area. But then there's probably lingo in my area. This is the thing with like England, is that it's actually really quite diverse for dialect and like accents. And being English, you like pick up a lot of them quite easy. But then you don't realise that your accent in your area has its own kind of dialects and And yeah, so I reckon we probably should try and round off this bottom bit a little bit. I mean, I don't want to make too much work for myself here. I don't think it needs much more. If we just build a pattern with wall on the bottom here. So if I go to single bit. So let's say we go in by 2 blocks the whole way around. This is where you really need that like slowness effect. So that's the center. So I reckon 3 on that side. That means you've got to have 3 on this side. So that's probably too wide. Although we might be able to get away with it. 1 there. I think. No, that puts us in just the right spot, doesn't it? It's kind of nuts. What we're doing, the level of detail we're going for right now is actually nuts. It's official. It's nuts. Oops. Wow, look at that. Okay, so infamously, Alex is here with a donation saying, here's a bit of pocket money, don't spend it all in one place. Do you have any plans, if any, for another Sky Factory or Sky Exchange series since your other Sky Factory world died? Thanks. At the moment, I don't. I want to say thank you for your donation, though. I appreciate the support. I'd like to play Sky Factory again, absolutely. Just, as of right now, I'm going to focus on the 2 things I've been really, really enjoying, which is Foolcraft and Hermitcraft. And I was really enjoying what we were doing with Ren there as well, but unfortunately the world met its demise. And that was really demotivating, it really was. That really sucked. But enough about that, let's not get all moody. Agent531_C has subscribed using Twitch Prime, saying almost my last exam of the school year because I thought it was tomorrow. Whoops. Almost your last exam because you thought it was tomorrow. Hang on. That sentence confuses me a little bit. I won't question it though. It's probably me being a derp. No, there's something very... Do you know what? Thank you for your support, mate. Appreciate it ever so much. I'm confused and I'm not sure how to say why. Okay, let's just undo what we just did because this just got really confusing for me. So we should be removing glass. Yep, we are removing. Okay, so I think when we remove this, it then now looks quite different. It looks like that's been raised up, whereas actually it hasn't. Oh, that is really, really awkward to deal with. Okay, so then it's 2. Then it's... Oh, that's weird, because it looks like the wall comes up. That is really something. Wait, am I placing... Ah! Idiot. Absolute idiot. I was placing it. Oh, goodness me. Well. Let's try that again. So, that looks 10 times more normal, doesn't it? Yeah, this curve shape can't go on for much longer, I'm telling you now. It's getting kind of ridiculous. So I think we'll leave it at that and put the tap on the bottom of it. Although I'm not really sure if I want to actually make a tap. Like, what's the easiest kind of tap that I can... There's loads of derp faces in chat. That's because of the derp that I just did. I didn't realise at first. Then I was like, oh, wait a minute. You've just been an idiot. Okay, so how can we make something that looks like a nozzle? Or I guess we just get in there and place some blocks, you know. So how about we take our wall again. Okay, we look for the centre, which is going to be a 2x2 little bit. I think we might have to make some markers here. So, do we have... I think I just farted. In the game! Come on now. I'm not disgusting. Let's have a look. So, that line right there-ish. Oh, it's so weird how it rotates. So, you are 1 block... Oh, goodness me. That is the very centre right there. Okay, so we're going to make a ring with our wall around it. This wall will eventually become glass, by the way. Goodness me, this is tricky. Okay, this is getting very tricky. Yep, this is actually quite doable now, though. Look at that. We are actually making a full-on... Do you know what? I've got to fill this up with, like, chiseled liquid soon. Okay, so let's take another look back. I think we're going to have to put, like, a cork on it or, like, something that looks like you could twist it. That's about the best I'm going to do, I reckon. But that is extremely cool so far. Dead? Is that Dead? Neko says... Have you forgotten the black line at the top of the blue crayon, or is that an artistic choice? No, as many people pointed out, when the crayon gets smaller, so does the paper attached to it. Lepatilapori, oh jeez, butchering it, says you're making it really hard for yourself with all the chisel and bits. Yeah, I definitely am, but it's going to look absolutely great. I feel like though this bottom bit doesn't look so great from like the front on view, but that's fine. So we need something to plug it up. We need a different texture now. What do we have available to us? I feel like black might be the best colour to work with, although... Could always use that thing actually. Let's give that thing a try. Let's put in some black and some cobble. Don't I have to have cobble? I can make that transparent black block. Cohen Knapp, I'm not going to read your joke out, but I actually think that's quite funny. Alright, so we could use infernal brick perhaps. Basalt bricks. Let's go with the same thing that we use for the thing around the edge. Okay, this is some super detail going on right here. So actually, maybe something wooden. I think actually, yeah, no, I reckon we get away with something wooden here. Let's dark oak plank. Let's take the dark oak planks one. Okay, so we're actually going to block this in. Can we use... There we go. Then we're going to bring it down. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. Then we're going to... Put that there. Nice. Now I kind of need to get to the sides of it. It's getting tricky. Look, it's very awkward now. Okay, so if I go... I have now extended it a little bit, I think. This is nuts. This is actually kind of mental to look at now. It's making a weird texture thing on the side. I'm not sure what that's about. Am I using the right texture? Did this thing run out? Oh, goodness me, it's using the wrong texture. That was my fault, apparently. Oh, just very just about do it from in here, apparently. Wow, look at that. Okay, that's cool. So now what we do is we go... Oh, apparently I pooped again. Connected plane this time, I think. This is pure dedication right now. Okay, so that little nozzle plugs it up and then you can twist it or something. Alright, I think that's looking pretty cool. Next step is to get it all converted into glass. Let's find our glassy bits. Here they are. We are going to go into replace mode and we're going to go with connected material, or actually same material. It'll do the entire block then, won't it? Oh yes it will. Oh hello! That's nice and easy. Goodness me, what a gorgeous looking tank! Oh, this is exciting. This is very exciting. Hey, I think it did the stuff like on the block that's slightly outside of it as well. Oh, oh! Oh, hello. Oh, hello! Wow! That's one of the coolest things I've ever made in Minecraft. And you can fit it in a 3x3 cube. My goodness me, hello. I want to get in the tank now. Oh my goodness me, can I? Oh, I can. Oh, I want to build the top with a player inside now. Oh, that'd be so funny. That's serious. Oh my goodness me, it's giving me the giggles. It needs to drip, says Crafter Stream. Nice idea for a detail, man. Nice idea. Oh my goodness me. Okay, right, now we got to... Oh, here we go. We got to fill it up with a liquid next. We got a bucket of blood is the first thing we're going to try. Jeez. Iscal's going to love this. Okay, so how do I get bits out of this? Oh, thanks. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, it's so good. Now I need to put something on top of him and be like, gotcha. Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool. Hive Mind Jack says it's looking great. Keep it up. Thank you, my friend. It is looking great, isn't it? We're going to put liquid in next, which will be an interesting experiment. I believe if we go to Connected Pane, though, we could do it relatively quickly. So there is a little bit of... Oh! Oh! That is kind of... Hang on, that's not done in the middle, though, is it? What's going on there? Let's undo this. Let's examine it a little bit more. What are we expecting? That to get filled in? Yes. But now I expect that to get filled over. So, connected plane? It's not doing it. I think I might be clicking through the liquid. Like, if I do that... Oh, I know what's happened. Okay, undo. Undo. We're in replace mode. Ah, that's more like... My goodness me, does this look cool? Oh my goodness me. I think we're doing the coolest thing ever right now. Okay, whoa, that wasn't... Okay, I know... hang on. Right, I'm getting very excited, trying to talk about what we're doing, and realising, oh, we need to do this, we need to do that. We're going to need more than one bucket, because a block could easily fit inside of this project. Infernally Coconut, he says, you just made my day. I'm glad I made your day. I think I made my day as well with this. Kind of looks like a blender, says Jojo. There's no blender blades in here, Jojo, with your blendiness. Oh, let's undo that. That was weird. Why did that go wrong? Because apparently I don't have the blood anymore. Where's the blood? There we go. Right. Okay, so I kind of feel like there's going to be a gap very... Oh, that was weird. Maybe that was the gap that I was thinking about. That kind of looks like it. Okay, so now let's go to connect same material, and then that should do it. No, it doesn't do it in the corners though, does it? Oh my goodness me. Wow! There's a golden apple! Thanks, Iscal. That was probably... Did Iscal type something? Sick, dude. Time for dominoes. JG says, make a design before you fill this... Oh, goodness me. Thanks, JG. Actually... I will make a design like that because I believe replacing the blood will be kind of painless from this point. It looks a bit funky. I think we've actually missed a spot potentially. It just gets a little bit funky, which is unfortunate, but it'll do its job. Let's actually take the liquid out then, in that case. Okay, and now we've got to make a design and copy it over. This is going to be nuts. This is going to be nuts. Right, oh, how do we even start? We've got to use our positive chisel design. Gonna grab that bit there. Ah, you don't want to place. Probably the glass we're low on. Potentially the andesite. So we will zap these down. We will consume material. And my chisel bag is filled up, which is never good. All of those can go. Bam. Because that's from a different project. Very good. That was solved very painlessly, wasn't it? Okay, so in placement mode, we put one here. Okay, maybe we're short on that dark oak. So it's chiseled planks. What type of chiseled plank? Actually, I think it was those ones. Let's consume some of that. Soon all get nice X smoothie, says Mize. Are you suggesting this looks like a smoothie machine? Because it definitely does. Oh, very good guess. I just realised something important. These stands that they're standing on are going to have to change, I reckon. They're not good enough, but we'll get to that later. So this should be even on all sides, so we can use one of these for all of them. Okay, we will go into placement mode and look at this. Oh, it's coming together so well. This is so awesome. This has got to be my favourite Chisel and Bits project ever right now. Food reminder says 86 KRL. I'll go with a tea reminder, thank you. You're hungry, X, says Shadow Creep. Yep, people be telling me I'm hungry all the time. Let's eat some pork chop. X, why do you not choose to show your face, says Soafa. I can't be bothered. I just can't be bothered to explain it anymore. I've explained it so many times. You know, I just don't want to. I just like things the way they are, you know. Anyway, let's chuck those things down. That is looking gorgeous. 86 KRL says, hi, just want to tell you my name is pronounced 86 as in the number and kilo is in kilovolts. 86 kilovolts. I will remember that now and forget it later, I assure you. I assure you it will be forgotten, don't you worry. That's the assume and guarantee. You can always guarantee on me for a derp. You can guarantee on me, it doesn't sound right. Look at that. This is super cool. Okay. We literally like 3D. Oh my goodness me, I just had the worst idea in my life. I have to delete this idea because it will consume so much of my time. I love stadiums, and I could build a miniature Chisel and Bits football stadium, and that will destroy me because I will just get obsessed again. I used to build stadiums in SketchUp. I used to build them with Lego when I was a kid. I used to build them with Connects. I just loved football stadiums, and I didn't like the like super duper fancy ones. I like the ghetto ones, you know. Oh jeez, what did I just do? Let's undo that catastrophe. Yeah, I like the grotty stadiums. Sounds kind of weird, but I've been to lots of football grounds in England, and they're not. What is going on here? Oh, it's all four of them. Oh, that's convenient. I did not realise. Bam! Very good. Does that mean... Yeah, look, we've got to be careful though because we're missing a tiny little detail on the corner. So we've got to grab that, put it in placement mode and go around and do all of these. There we go. We need a derp counter command, says Erez the God. I will have a derp counter. It probably won't be ready until Monday's live stream, which will be probably on Hermitcraft. Saturday morning is very likely going to be Foolcraft again, although I'm just itching to play this game so much at the moment. It's really kind of crazy. Like, and I'm really passionate about playing guitar as well. So every day I'm kind of torn because I go play guitar and I love it and I have a great time. But then I also think, man, I want to do stuff in Minecraft. I mean, what, like, it's not a bad problem, is it? It's not a bad problem. Ultimate Badass Andy Kills You says, Lego connects on my days. Oh my days. You got to do that, Asuma says Wild Key. Is that for the stadium idea? Maybe we could do that in Foolcraft. Like, that'd be a really cool thing. Like, it's not very Minecrafty, but who cares? Like, Foolcraft is about having the ability to do so much more that's different, especially when it comes to detail and stuff like that. So maybe building our own miniature stadium, like, why not? Why not just do something for the fun of it? Those can often be the best ideas. I'm trying to encourage myself to build a football stadium. This is very bad. This will be very time consuming. I will get obsessed. Did I place that in the wrong place? No, it kind of looked like I might have done though. There we go. There we go. A few more bits to place, and we've done very fine work with the tanks here. Very fine work. Oh, it's splendid. It is splendid. I love that. Why not build a full-scale football stadium in the city of Maybe, says JG424. Oh my goodness me, building a football stadium in in Minecraft when it's modded, when you can fly around in creative mode. My goodness me, with DecoCraft seeds. Oh my goodness me. Oh, how would I build it? How many tiers would it have? Would it have a terrace? Would half of the roof be missing? Alex says, what songs do you play on the Guitar X? I've got a playlist I guess I could share. Judas Priest, Breaking the Law. I've been playing that a lot lately. Metallica, Moth Onto the Flame. The other day, I went for it. I decided to play it along with the actual song, not my Guitar Pro one. Played it at full speed, played it standing up as well, and did a pretty good job until I got to like the last bit of the song, and then my hands were kind of wrecked. I mean, there's loads of stuff I like to play on guitar. Emperor's Towards the Pathlon is like one of my favourite Emperor songs, and I learned to play that. That song's immense, like you really get like absorbed in the sound. Okay, so we built the other tanks. It's time to fill this one up, I guess. Then I want to experiment. No, let's undo that. We want to be in placement mode. Oh, so that might have been correct. Let's undo. What are we doing here? Connected. That's the one. I can't help but fit. No, we are in replace mode. Jeez. Right, so that is the next level up there on that corner. That's good to know. So all of that circle is inclusive to this bit. Oh, did that? That kind of looked like it didn't. Goodness me. I think what we're looking at, we're seeing little bits of the detail elsewhere in the glass. That's kind of the problem. We need an oh my goodness me counter, says Chris Ballas. We need lots of counters now, don't we? Okay, so let's just go with the ones on the edge first of all. That's how we got to do it. We've got to fill it up. I'm happy with this red colour, by the way. We might not get ones that all match perfectly, like the consistency. We can always use the replace material tool as well. Are we looking at that? That's what we're looking at. X, the blue crayon is missing the black stripe, says Tomash. Yes, that's intentional. Shame about the rendering issues we're seeing here. Definite shame, but this is still just a gorgeous project. That is rad right there. Rad. Copy it, says the green bard. I'm not sure if that'll work. I'm not sure what way to do things around here. If we had copied the liquid in the tank over it might have been easier to replace it. Then again, it could be tricky as... Oh, let's undo. Right, so we're starting to run out of liquid now. It's not going to look that great, unfortunately. I think once the liquid goes in, kind of makes me wonder if we should put a solid inside of it instead of a liquid. It might render better. That is a very good idea. Right, so we could take out more blood. Let's have a look first of all what solids we have available. So I got rid of all the other stuff. Let's take the blue solid here. We'll probably go for a better one. So let's try this. We're still on the same... Is that all you got? Is that really all you got? That might look better, you know. So unfortunately we voided most of those colours that I just tried, these flat ones. We could go for this green block, since we can consume the whole material. There we go, let's try it on this tank. So how is that going to look? I actually think that might be the better way to go. What do you guys think? The liquid looks better, but the rendering isn't quite right. Also, changing the glass to the colour you want the liquid to be might be clever, and have something solid behind it. I'm not sure how to go. I'm going to go forward with this at the moment. I mean, it still looks like it's a dye that's in here, just a very thick dye that you can't see through. I think this is smart. I think this is really smart, actually, to do it like this. Yeah, that's going to look so much better, and we can have them at different levels. Agreed, says Alessanders. I'm glad that Alessanders agree. Looks like lots of you are saying. Korea says different liquids. I'll tell you now, I believe the problem is very much a rendering issue here, not the liquid that we're using. So I don't think we're going to be able to fix that at all. Vortex Man says coloured glass. If we do that, like the white is currently making it look like it's glass. If we choose coloured glass, it's going to look like coloured glass, and then it will probably make what's inside of it look even more solid. This suggests that it's containing a liquid to me, so I think that's a pretty good way to go about doing this. So I think we need some cobble at this. Wow, look at my inventory here. My inventory is wrecked. It is officially wrecked. We'll put you just down here because you're part of the project. That one as well, in case we need more of it. They're chiseled. That's also part of it. That one isn't really. Okay, so we need to go grab some cobble. What will your shop sell? Says Board Tuber. We're gonna sell deco craft benches, deco craft packages for all the dyes and clay that you need, and we're also going to sell individual dyes as well. Try lava or molten metal. Those are not transparent. They should not suffer from the rendering issue. JG424, great suggestion. Let's try iron first of all. Yeah, the fact that they're not transparent and animated might really help. So we will definitely try all of the things here. So let's grab some iron ore to be smelted, and let's grab some cobblestone, and let's talk like this for a little bit, okay? It'll drive you mad after a while, I think. Suma, put your ghost in the jar. Adam, what ghost are we talking about? And what? Oh, that jar. Oh yeah. Oh, that's a great idea. I just realised exactly what you meant. At first I read that and I'm like, I don't know what we're on about here. Nope, that's a really good idea. This ghost in a jar, man. I like it. Maybe I should copy another one and hide it somewhere. Oh my goodness me. I could always copy it. We'll do that in a stream. That's a stream thing, that is. That's like something we'll do for fun. Now, I did say I want to build some of the upstairs areas. We're going to look at that. We're going to try this, and then I think I'm going to leave the rest of this project for a video, just so I can talk to the peeps about how we did it and give them a bit of an example, you know, because not everyone comes by to watch these streams. By the way, the 800 of you that have come by, I appreciate it ever so much for tuning in today. If you haven't hit that follow button already, you know what I'm going to tell you to do. Okay, so why even bother resisting? No, I'm joking. Swiss Piplup says, shaken, not stirred. Shaken, not stirred, yes. We are the Borg, says X, we are in the stream. Yeah, but a lot of peeps won't be in the stream. Only some of the peeps will be peeping about the peeping thing. Anyway, what are the peep am I on about? Let's go grab a bucket of this stuff. Hey Asuma, did your cow milk problem get solved? If not, check out the mod's wrench. Hold it on your hand when luking the milker. It will show you the area it's working on. Diaz, the problem is just that modded Minecraft sucks, okay? I would log in and all the power in my base would be messed up and drained, and after several attempts to fix it, the current system I have has apparently not failed us yet, so it's looking promising. But, you know, that's just that. Promising is exactly that, doesn't mean it's going to work. Right. Oh, is that transparent? I think that's slightly... Hang on. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just something about the way the animation... I'm seeing the animation of the inside. That's what's weird. Actually, no, I think it is transparent. I think it's sort of... like, you can see through it, but only as far as itself. Because I can see the animation of that side of the block and another animation overlapping it. I don't know what I'm looking at. It is definitely confusing. Let's go over here and let's throw this into a tank. Are we on the... no, connected plane. Ooh, that looks like it might work. Okay, that's all we got for now. So I should probably undo that last one. That might be the one to go with right there. That might literally be the one to go with. Okay, so let's try this again. Please stream your guitar, says Undead Power. I haven't been feeling motivated to do that, but yeah, I'm always thinking about it. Unfortunately, I think about it too much with not a lot of doing. That is weird. It's starting to look a bit awkward now, isn't it? It's not the same as solid. It's not the same. Now you've gone glassy again. Is that a visual glitch? That's a visual glitch. So unfortunately, it looks like that one won't work either. That is most unfortunate. Huh. So once it stacks up in a block, it's kind of doomed. Yep. So we're gonna go with this basically. That'll be the way that we do it. That definitely looks the best, but definitely good to check it out. Right. So I'm gonna have to put. Oh my goodness me! This is a bit of a nightmarish chest now with all the stuff everywhere. We're gonna have to organise it a little bit. That's for sure. Love this song, by the way. Music's so good, so relaxing. Right, so we've got our ones from this project in there. Let's chuck anything else related to the project just down the bottom. I believe that one wasn't actually. Or was it? No, that one there was. That's related to the project. So's that. That's Chiseled Blood. This one here. You're not. You're not. You're not. You are. So is the wall, or it was at least. And the Chisel and Bits design. And the rest of it really just goes up here. Yep. Okay. So that's convenient for me to come back to and work on it again at another time now. So we want to do a little bit of work on the upstairs area. X, can you go and crank some chance cubes? Says Destroyer. I don't feel like doing that really. I'm kind of in the groove of what we've got going on over here. Yellow Harold says, I'd like to point out that Molten Iron is much more orange in real life and that it emits light. Ooh. Ooh. Orange. Molten Iron. I can't recall seeing Molten Iron in its oranginess, but thanks for letting us know, buddy. I reckon we'll have one more stairs on top of here. And our deco bench is down here, so we can type in stairs. Just one of those, please. Thank you very much. No, it's not. It's the right one. It is the right one. Chris Ballas says, how many times have you said, oh my goodness? Today, quite a few times we've said, oh my goodness, that's for sure. Okay, so that's going to go to there. This is where the next floor is going to start. I'd love to have the texture that maps that, actually. Matches that even. Right, so just looking around, I can't help but feel that maybe this should actually go one higher. Yeah, this should go one higher, I reckon. So let's get rid of that. Let's go back down below. Going to grab our stairs again. And up we go. ZX says, doesn't that rainbow circle have a different transparent colour which would look more like a liquid? Yes, that's what we're kind of going to... Oh, I see what you're saying. I'll have to investigate that another time. Yeah, it certainly has some options as well. So the floor itself should be at this height, so we kind of cover up what's going on here. So those will be turned into half blocks with some chiseled... it says chiseled stone. It's a mixture of things, actually. It is... Is it basalt? No, it's the infernal, abyssal, whatever it's called. Is that it? Nope. It's a very interesting way of trying to find the block you're looking for. I'm leaning in. I don't see it. Basalt. Basalt? Well, it's that stuff, but it's the other type, isn't it? Ha! Infernal block. So that'll be what we need now. Another chisel bag in here. And we probably need more than just one, so let's grab the whole stack. Okay, so we're going to go with these ones here. For the red, try using red stained glass or chiseled might make it better, says NDYK. I don't want to do chiseled... There's a cheaper way of doing this, but I'm not going to do it that way. I don't want to do chiseled... Oh, goodness me, finish the sentence. Yeah, I don't want to chisel stained glass. Like, I don't think that'll look good. Okay, let's do the same material. There we go. That's how I want that bit there to look. So we're hiding the grey. I think all the grey at this level should be hidden now. Hidden from what's going on. Apparently, I decided to get those ones as well, which weren't necessary. So we should go down and grab some of the white bricks next. To your reminder, 86 KRL. I forgot what it stands for. Kilowatts. Thank you for the tea reminder. Delicious. Okay, so we want those ones. And then we're going to pick a floor material or something like that as well. So that'll cover it up there. We'll cover it up here. We don't want to see these again. Probably going to see a lot more of these bricks actually, because they're just going to be the colour of the inside. So our floor will be at this height. Yeah, what do we want to put in here is what I'm thinking. Do we want to continue with this for the floor? It might look kind of awkward on a big scale. Bunny says, X, I think there's a line of glass in the jar which the chisel and bits uses as your connected texture material. That's why the molten stuff didn't work. It's possible that something got goofed up in there, but it's kind of hard to track down a little bit. I'm kind of done with that now, though. We're just going to work on this floor a little bit. Let's see. Dark oak, spruce wood. Let's grab some of that spruce wood. Wasn't there like a big... Oh, it's dark oak. There's a big stack of it. Could do with more spruce wood planks, to be fair. And they're there, and there's the spruce wood stack. Excellent. Right, so... question is, which of those would make a nice floor? What have we already used, etc. That's the one that we used. Let's just try that out first, I reckon, because that will just match up with the texture that's already there. So we will have... That's very clean. That is very, very clean. I reckon that needs to be mixed with something else, though. That can't be the only thing. So we have a donation in Noise Near from Eagle Fam saying Happy Star Wars Day. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate your support as always. Yes, May the 4th be with you. It is Star Wars Day. It just hit me why that's May the 4th. I was thinking earlier, like, why May the 4th? Because of May the 4th. I think someone even explained it to me in chat, and I didn't get it because my brain be derpy. Alright, so something like that is kind of cool. But it needs more textures with it. Let's just wrap this around the outside so we don't have to look at the grey blocks. I reckon that's going to work. Yeah, I reckon that will be part of it. And then something different in the middle. Maybe something darker. And then for the white and the walls, like we've got this thing down here that looks really cool, but I think we're going to have to put something different than that dark wood. So there'll be an interesting like mix of colours that are kind of similar to the mix we've got going on down here. Let's make 2 stacks of that stuff and get it like spread out across the room, and then pick another texture to complement it, which I think is going to have to be dark oak. Also, we are once again done with some more chisel bits, bitsy bits. Have you played the new Doom, says Dogfile? I did a whole series of it on my second channel. If that interests you, there's a whole series sitting around of Doom on there. You could binge watch it. You could watch one episode and go, you're rubbish at this game, and you'd probably be right. You'd probably be right. Okay, we could go for actually that stuff, but I think dark oak was what drew my attention. Hello, dark oak. Okay, let's go place some blocks, peeps. Let's go place some blocks. It's that game where you place blocks, so we should do what's just. I am in a hole. I'm trapped in the corner. And all that little space below it, by the way, will just remain empty space, you know. Another thing to consider, if that's going to be the floor, we've also got to decide where the ceiling is and the next floor. I think red sandstone matches the colours of the stairs best. Other than that wise, I think its stairway is going to stand out too much from the floor, says Hive Mind Jack. Yeah, I mean... There might be like, I think living wood might be a little bit like that. There could potentially be something in here. It would have been nice if DecoCraft to have thought of that the texture that they use is available for other blocks. That is a lot of stuff that I don't need. Okay, here's some textures. I'm not seeing anything particularly reminiscent of what we need. Maybe that. Probably a bit too dark. Not saturated enough. Yeah, anyway, we don't need to look through there. So, then we could have these things. Oh, those look nice together. We can see that below us already. But I feel like a grid might be in order. Something like kind of what's directly below it again. So if we went like this. Yeah, I don't know. There might be a way to make a grid here. Infernally Coconut, he says, sweet or savoury? Mostly I like savoury stuff. Yeah, definitely much more into savoury. I was holding down control to vein mine then. That would have been very, very bad. Whatever. I like how slow mode is different every stream. How do you pick it, X? Says Jack Wanderson. I don't pick it. The moderators that are here moderating the chat pick it for you. Or for me, because it's really based on the pace of chat, I think. Lea Leia says, is there treated wood in the pack from Immersive Engineering? I can't remember if that's in the pack or not. It might be, it might not be. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to grab some of these and just fill in this space here. Let's get another one of those. Bam. I could actually use full blocks of some of these. There was a point where they needed to be just little cubes like that, but not anymore. Where'd you go? You that one? You that one. Oops, that didn't place. Alright, there we go. So that is... yeah, that feels pretty reasonable so far. Also, I just realised if we're going to have a floor here and another couple of floors, then I might not want this thing to end. It might just want to go around continuously. But that is seriously cool now. That looks really well worked out. And we got those! Oh my goodness me, they're going to be cool. They're going to need their own little stands, I'll tell you though. These blocks here are going to change. But they're the dies. They're the dies that are going to store, you know, the dies. They're the tanks for the dies. That's kind of the idea. Anyway, peeps, that's going to be it for me this stream. I do hope you have enjoyed it. It's been really fun and enjoyable doing some chisel and bitsy stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it for me. Voice is getting knackered again, and I'm going to call it a day. I want to say massive thank you to everyone who has resubscribed, subscribed, donated and cheered. All the people who hung out in chat, appreciate you all. All the people who didn't hang out in chat, thank you for coming by and watching. This will be uploaded to my second channel. As is tradition, we shall do a raid. If you'd like to be a part of the raid, then stick around. I'm going to send you once again over to False, who is playing some vanilla Hermitcraft. Let's get some Hermitcraft hype for False. Going to send you over to her channel. But that is it from me, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.